Hello everybody, in this video I want to explain how my map King of the Ruins works. So if you haven't seen the trailer of this map, there will be an annotation on the screen right now so you can go and check it out. The redstone in this map has to do different things, so let me show it to you while I play this map. So first of all I kill me. So as you saw, I respawned up in the sky and then got teleported to this room. This is the first part of the redstone that it should do. Then, when I step on the pressure plate, I get teleported into this tube and get some stuff and be teleported around, fall down out of the sky, and now I can play the game. And as you can see, my name was Red. And right now, if there were other people on the server, I could press tab and show you that my name is Blue now. So when I now walk back to the ruins, which I will do in a time lapse in a moment, I can show you what the redstone should do over there. So here we are, and now the redstone should detect me when I'm in the ruins. So I can hide here, and now it says that I'm capturing, so this is visible for every other player. And if now somebody would come in here and disturb me, the timer would get reset and I can't capture it because we are two people in the ruins, so you have to stay alone in here. And yeah, after 30 seconds it will tell me that I've claimed the ruins. So as you can see in the chat, it says szpeddy is now king of the ruin, and on the side my name is also displayed. So that's basically everything the redstone does. And now I think it's time to take a look at the redstone. So let me teleport to -4 and change my game mode to 1 so I can fly around and show you the different parts. So the first part was that I was teleported from the sky back to the room which is behind this wall right here, and that's done by this timer with or this clock with a comparator, and it first of all joins me into the team teleport, and it detects for all players up in the sky, and then it teleports all the players which are in the team teleport to the coordinates which are in the room over there. So every player is in team teleport and gets into the room. Then in the room I got an effect, the slow digging, and that's done by this command block. It checks for players in the room which are in the team teleport and gives them the effect 4, which is the slow digging, for 5 seconds and a value of 127, so a very high value, so people can't break stuff in the room. And also it sets the game mode for all people which are in the team teleport and are in game mode 1, so everybody who's in game mode 1 will get set to game mode 0 when he starts the game. That's mainly for the moderators of the server. If they start playing, they don't forget to set their game mode. Then the next thing is the teleportation to the tube, and therefore I think the command block is right here. Yes, there it is. It teleports the player on the pressure plate into the tube up here. And in the tube there are happening many things, and to let those things happen, there is this clock which gives output not as fast as a normal hopper clock, and this clock activates this command blocks which tests for a player in the tube. When there is a player, then this player, the level of the player's experience levels will get reset, so I just take away so much level that there must be 0, and then the player gets 1000 level. Why I do it with the 1000 level is so I can easily recognize a player. Also could have put the player into a team or an objective or something, but I thought it would be easy to do without teams. Later on I added teams, as you can see, but at this point I thought it would be the best to give the player XP. Then every player, or only the player which got the 1000 levels, will get teleported to the coordinates 0, 128 and 0. So that's the start point for the random teleportation. Also, he will get a compass and 3 steak. So you don't have to fear about hunger or something, because when you run this map for a while, I think all animals would be dead. So you get steaks that you don't need to fear the hunger in the beginning. So after the player got teleported, he got an effect again, which is the resistance 127 for 10 seconds, so the player won't die from fall damage. And then the redstone goes into these 2 big contraptions. And these are my random teleportation devices. So we got randomizers up here, which are only a dropper with a door and a fence. And when the dropper gets activated, one of the 2 will get randomly put into the hopper. If it's the fence, only this redstone will get lit up, but if it's the door, the redstone will reach this point, which will then activate one of these command blocks. These command blocks are teleportations, which teleports the player with 1000 levels. This thing means that I take a look at the coordinates where I am and then add 1 to the x coordinates, 0 to the y and 0 to the z coordinate. And when I do it with a 0, 1, 4 and so on up to 256, I can get every number that is possible between 0 and 511. That's the binary system, and if I then do minus 512 in the last one, I can get every number between minus 512 and 511. So it's completely random, and every block that's on the map has the same chance to be a spawn point for the player, because these ones are for the x coordinate and this down here is for the z coordinates. It's the same as above, just the teleportation command blocks. When the player is teleported after a few ticks, it will say that the player plays PvP now, and after it did this, or at the same time, it will set the player to the PvP team, so its name will appear in Dark Aqua it's called, and then again 4 ticks later it will retract all the XP, so the player will have 0 XP again and is in a random point in the world. Then he has to go mining or just chop down a tree and make a wooden sword or something and go for the ruins. And in the ruins there's happening this. The command blocks tests for a player which is in the ruins, and it tests for all players. So if there's 1 player, we will get a redstone signal of 1, and when there's 2 players or more, this one will also get lit. When only 1 player is in the ruins, this redstone here turns off, because the torch turns off, and then we get a signal on this line. When there are more players, this one gets turned on, and so this one gets on, and this one is off again, and every player which is in the ruins will get the message that he's not alone. Before I talk about this line and what this does, I want to talk about this one, because if I'm already the king, it would make no sense if I could get king again. So it checks for the king in the ruins, and if the king is in the ruins, this line gets blocked as well. So now let's say I'm alone in the ruins and this line gets lit up. Then it will go into this line of repeater, which are all on 4 ticks, and the whole line has to get unlit until this redstone torch over here gets lit. So this is my timer for the 30 seconds, and when the second one gets unlit, it will tell all people who play the game at the moment that the player in the ruins is capturing. And let's say the player steps out of the ruins or somebody else gets in, so this line gets deactivated again. Then the timer has to get reset, and therefore there are up here repeaters on 1 tick delay, which are connected the fastest way which was possible. So all the redstone dust over here get lit again very fast, so all the repeaters down here get lit again, and the timer is reset. So you have to stay alone in the ruins for 30 seconds, and then this torch gets lit, so it can activate this command blocks, which then removes the objective king, so the last king is deleted, and then it adds the king objective again, and it says that the player is now the king. It sets the player as the king in the scoreboard, and it displays the objective on the side. So I hope that I did not miss anything in the redstone, but that's basically everything how this map works, all fit into this little room. And oh, I missed one thing, which is this one. And this one is just if you load the map for the first time, you need to add the team TP and the team PvP, and also I set the colors over here, so the team TP and PvP have different colors, so you just step on the pressure plate one time and then it's set. I hope that you could learn something out of this little tutorial to command blocks. I think when I do the next time a map, I will record while I am doing the map, so you can understand a little bit better what I'm doing and what my aims are. And yeah, now let's take a look how you can import this bedrock tower into a new map when you don't want to play on this seed, when you want to play on another seed. So I just created this new world with a random generator, and now I want to show you how you can implement the game into this world. So the first thing you have to do is teleport yourself to the coordinates 0, 0. So here I am. This one is 0, 0, and I wanted to mark it, so I'll use a lapis block for that, because now we want to teleport us to 0, 0, but at the height 220. And don't forget to fly while you're teleporting yourself, so you stay up here. And now you quit the game, and I will see you in MC Edit. In MC Edit you just load your world, and then you should appear right at the point where we logged off a moment ago, and then you press the right mouse button so you get the selection tool right under you, and you select the block which is under your feet. And now you can fly around. So what we want to do is create a platform where people spawn at, and therefore we just take the side of our selection and make it so it is 51 by 51. So let me quickly do this. So this side is now 26. It needs to be, and then on this side I will drag it until it's 50. By the way, I'm looking at these numbers down here, so 51, and the same for the other direction. Now it's 26, and when I make it over here it will be 51. So now we want to fill our selection with glass. So glass is right here. Fill it, and then just select the blocks above your glass, like this, and we want to fill this with cobwebs. So the reason why I fill it with cobwebs is people could break glass in the moment that they are up there, and cobwebs take much longer to break, and we don't have any shadows. Then the next thing we need to do is select the cobweb under the player when we can do it. Maybe I should deselect first, and now I can select this cobweb and just delete it. Then we want to move our spawn point right to this point. So the spawn is at 0, 0. I think the high is not important. Then we go down to our lapis block, which we placed somewhere down here. Maybe I can find it under these trees. So I think it should be around here. Let me quickly go up to our spawn again and then go down at this position, because it should be now right below us, and there it is. So when we write over the lapis block, we press import and then select the schematic of the ruins, and then we go down until we are right here at bedrock and click and import them. So now the ruins are imported right in the spot, and all we have to do now is save the void and go back to the single player, and I will meet you over there. When we log in, we should be right above our platform out of glass and cobweb, and when we now go down, here are ruins, and the beacon can shine through the glass. That's why we removed the cobweb. And you should terraform a little bit around here, like this tree is not looking nice, and if you have some grass overhanging or some big holes, you should fill them in. But for me it's nearly okay. So I can go down to the coordinates 4, 33 and -4, because I have to step on this pressure plate once to add the team teleport and PvP. Maybe you have to step on it twice like I had to do, because the team color has to be set as well. And when I now kill myself, I should be up in the sky for a moment, then get teleported over here, get set into survival mode. And one thing I recommend you to do is to type in /game rule command, then a capital B block, and then output like this, and of course fails, so it don't show the outputs of the command blocks anymore. And now I can get into this tube and play the game with my friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to subscribe. If you haven't already, like this video and share it with your friends. And also, of course, you can come to my server and test this map over there. So that's all I have to say for this video. Thanks for watching, of course, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!